Hey, Flex friends, hope you're having a very buff day. It's me, Jeff! Just like I was Jeff yesterday, I was Jeff the day before that, I'll be Jeff tomorrow too. It's good to see you. I see Giggles. Good luck on your phone interview. I see Meowcat. I see Amelia. Solo swag Jeff? That's not me. That's what I'm going to be when Meowcat finally decides I'm not worth it. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I don't remember. We were here on Sunday, weren't we? It's only been it's been 2 days. It feels like it's been 5 years since I saw you last. We haven't done a Just Chatting in a while. I'm super excited. If I had to rate my excitement on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets at least a 4. That's not bad. Anyways, it's been... Oh, that timing. I nailed it. Alright, chat, we got an exciting stream ahead of us, but before that, I need you to get a good list of emotes copy-pasted, and I need you to spam them as fast as you possibly can in the chat. Don't let me see myself behind the spam. We're back! It's the Tuesday night stream! Let's go! Oh, I'm crying for some reason. What button is that? Okay. Alright, for the next 45 seconds, gyrating is banned. It's illegal. Don't let me catch you guys gyrating. Don't let the gyration police catch you gyrating. Those guys are messed up. One time the gyration police caught me gyrating, they removed my throat. They surgically removed my throat. They just it went straight from my chin right into my collarbone. My head looked really funny because it was just sitting right on top of my chest. People laughed at me. It took me 2 whole days to regrow my neck. Anyways, it's fine. They're gone. I forgot to turn my music down. That's super awkward. They're gone. The donut shop is open. Therefore, we're free. I need those emotes one more time, chat, then we'll get into it. Gyrating is once again allowed. You guys know what to do. All right, one more time. Let's go. Alrighty. That's enough of that. Back to the gym, back to my usual spot. Let me come in nice and close. Close enough that I could smell you if I wanted to, but I don't. There's Jimbo. Turn that music down. And I'm going to need a starting point for today's playlist. What if I want to keep party parroting? I mean, I can't stop you. You're absolutely allowed. Alright, chat, I need a starting point for the playlist. A number between 1 and 404. 3,000 is too damn high. That's at least 4 over. Who's got me? Who's got a number? 99? Alright. Is that Canadian Pop Legends, the Bare Naked Ladies? One thing I wasn't ready for before I started stream today, apparently my voice is really weak today. I was trying to do my intro and my throat was just having none of it. It was awful. I was straining for every single word. That normally doesn't happen to me. Anyways, let me go ahead. We're going to be chilling today, chat. We're going to be chilling. Hydrate? I will. I got mint flavored protein today. I'll shake it for you guys. There you go. I'm slowly making my way through all of my protein powders, starting with my least favorite ones so that I can free up some space. I have too much protein open. Where are we going to walk today, chat? What's a country? Where are we going to walk? Where do you guys want to walk today? A mountain? That's a good suggestion. Does it leave your breath minty? No, it does not. The moon? The moon. Walking tour. Is it there? Cool VR walk on the moon with NASA. It's only 6 minutes long. We can do it though. One sec, I'm actually gonna have to fix my scenes. I have it set up for capturing RuneScape right now. Let me just fix it while we chat. Who knew we could go to the moon? We're gonna see what the moon looks like. I just need to fix it first. Main screen. I need to turn on the screen that is labeled Jump King. I need to drag this over there. And no, I don't want
the USA Today
Stop
Network
it!
and YouTube. It's
Stop! There we go. There you go, chat. We're going to the moon. Apparently in really, really low quality. 144S? What's S mean? If Jeff goes, there's going to be a whole lot more to the moon landing faked. I don't know. It's NASA's VR walk. Cool VR walk on the moon with NASA. We're not in VR. When does the moonwalk start? Why are we on a roller coaster? Okay, bring us to the moon. If I look at you in the moonwalking, I feel like it was faked too. No, I could just jump squat to the moon. Don't worry about me. Can I actually rotate? Oh my god! This is a bit more educational than I was anticipating. Here we go, chat. We're going to the moon. Let's go to a mountain. All right. But can you do this on a mountain? That's the real question. Can I go this way? Can I go? I want to go all the way around. Okay, I give up. Mountain walking. Wow, my voice is giving out. Tour. I had no indication ahead of time that my voice was going to be unhappy this stream. Switzerland, Mount Rainier, Baker, Emerald Lake, Yoho National Park. I don't even know where that is. The Lost City of Petra? Sure, let's do that one. Let's do that one. Here we go, chat. We're going to the Lost City of Petra. I don't know what that means or where that means, but that's where we're going. It's somewhere where they ride donkeys. This is the best. Is chat showing up? Okay, can you say something in chat real quick? Where's chat? Oh, there's chat. Okay. Between the Red Sea and the Dead Sea. Well, there you go. The capital of the how do you say that word? There's an A in front of that EA. Nabateans? Nabateans? Nabateans. Oh my god, these people walked a marathon for us. How big is this place? Toaster, hello! Jeff is really injecting proteroin? I would never. I would never inject proteroin. Look at that! What do you even call that? That horse-drawn boogie with the cool tarp over it. Do you think you can just rent a donkey? Is that just a thing you're allowed to do? Is it a caravan maybe? I don't know, man. For me, a caravan is what you load the kids in to go to soccer practice. Not that I have kids, to be clear, but I have younger brothers who are much, much younger than me. What's next? Smoking, gains amphetamine, and sniff cogaines? I already sniff cogaines. Drifter Dono, hello! It's good to see you. I hope you're having a buff day. This makes me want more Mummy movies. I thought I heard something about them wanting to bring that back. Wasn't there a thing recently where they were gonna try to revive the Mummy movies featuring The Rock. Or wait, which ones were the one with The Rock? Brendan is open to it. I think The Rock. Which one had The Rock? Was that The Rock or was that a different thing? Oh, let me sit up in my chair. The first one has The Rock? Either way, The Rock is apparently down. I saw... My phone gave me an article. Because I watch wrestling, my phone gives me anything, My phone constantly spams me with Google articles. Whack. Calling me a quack tux. Hope you're having a buff day. The Rock was supposed to do Doc Savage, which is of the same vein. Oh, I get ya. Am I jeffing right? You're doing perfect. But yeah, Google sent me an article. It was like... Hollywood taking a chance on reviving dead $300 billion franchise with The Rock? It was a while ago. It was like a couple weeks ago, and all I remember was The Mummy, The Rock, and $300 billion. I do not want this closed captioning. I'm not reading it because I'm looking at the other screen. Petra Visitor Center. How much do you think? I wonder how much these... 925 sterling silver. I don't know how much money that is. They did attempt to remake it using Tom Cruise, but it was intended to be closer to the original Boris Karloff film. I getcha. I wonder if I can afford the movie series? You have $300 billion? Just like... The Indiana Jones snack shop! You think they're gonna... You think there's a legal problem with that? Or are they fine? I'm friends with the Saudi trillionaires, the dream. Could you imagine if I had more than $5 to my name? Wouldn't that be amazing? I need to move to Saudi and sell out all of my, like... I need to remove all of my ethics, morals, and standards and just move to Saudi Arabia. Is this Jordan? We are at... the lost city of Petra. Wherever that is. That's why you get Monopoly money? I can't even afford to buy the game Monopoly! I bought... What did I buy? Animal Crossing Monopoly? Oh, what was it? Georgia. There you go. I got like Animal Crossing Monopoly, and it's like barely Monopoly. It's like loosely Monopoly. And you get like little tokens with bells on them instead, I think. I played it once, and then it wasn't as Monopoly-esque as Meowcat and I thought it would be, and I don't think we've played it since. They're about to give a soccer player a $700 million contract for 1 year. Man, that's the thing. I gotta go get good at soccer, man. I gotta go become, like, passable at football so that I can get an outrageous amount of money for being, like, third-string kicker. That's what I need to do. I need to train my kicking. LeBron James has made $500 million in NBA earnings. Can I have, like, one of those? Like, he could just give me one of those 100 millions. He wouldn't even notice. Is the temple that Last Crusade was filmed at? It was built as a mausoleum to King, but it's pretty much empty. I mean, through the little preview we got at the start, it looked kind of cool. He would notice? Feels bad. I would say maybe Elon Musk giving me some of his money, but like with the way that X is going, who knows if there's going to be any left. So what's the plan for the stream? We're chilling, man. We're chilling. I haven't done just chatting in a while, so I wanted to just chat for a while. And if I run out of things, to talk about, then we'll play something. I don't know what yet. I haven't played that far ahead. I've been finding since I had to go away for a while, since I've been back, I've been finding myself really anxious before pressing the go live button, and I need to get over that. So we're just gonna chill. Good luck, Giggles! I hope it goes well. I hope you get hired and you make a ton of money. Jordan, why do I keep thinking it's Georgia for some reason? I've never been to either, so like I couldn't tell you the difference. You could tell me this was Georgia, and I would just be like, oh, cool. I have unfortunately never left the continent. I've stayed to my little corner of Canada, and like I've gone down the east coast of the States a few times, and outside of that, nothing. One day I'll go somewhere cool. Probably after I graduate. X-Men, like the comic series with mutants, which were a representation of American racism. I mean, that's not super surprising. I don't know a lot about X-Men, but I've seen a little bit. Yeah, one day. After I graduate, the thing is, Meowcat and I both graduate this year, which means we both need to figure out what the heck we're going to do with our lives. I get the same weird anxiety when starting to edit the next video for some reason. There's just something about, like... I don't know. Like, content creation is so much work, right? you're always putting like your 100% into it, and you're putting hours and hours into it, and you just hope that people enjoy it, right? That's all there is to it. Like, you know, I sit down, I get anxious, I just want to make something that people like, and if people don't like it, I'm like, oh, that sucks. I put hours in and people didn't like it, but that's fine. Up to me to get better. But yeah, Meowcat and I are both graduating within the next year, which is a pickle because neither of us really know what we want to do yet. Well, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how I'm actually gonna pay the bills. I need to figure out how that's gonna work. I was hoping to have built up my virtual personal training enough by that point that I could just transition into it. I'm gonna be fully potty trained in a year. Wow, congrats! But I suspect that within the next year, I'm not going to be able to sustain myself off that, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. Meowcat has that pickle even sooner because she's gonna graduate before me. So Meowcat, good luck. I don't know how this is gonna work for us. It's fine. I'll work as a farmer. I have farming experience. I can put that on a resume. And then I can tell them that I know so much about their mud. We gotta go find a farm then? True. IRL Stardew Valleying. It's like, it's my only... Honestly, the thing is, if I wanted to stay in my field, it would be one thing, right? But the fact that I do not want to stay in my field means that, like, I'm in a big pickle. Because I'm gonna graduate with a PhD that I don't actually want to use for anything. So I'm going to graduate, and then I'm probably like, you know, back where I live, there's farms everywhere. I'm probably just gonna, that might be my out. I don't know how it's gonna work. I have to figure things out. But where I was going was I'm hoping, Meowcat and I have been debating going and taking a year to teach English somewhere, which means maybe we can finally we can leave the continent, maybe. I feel like content creation is so much harder when you're working full-time. It is! Like, right now I'm a PhD student, and I'm working, like, practically 9 to 5 every single day. Like, I get wiggle room, but it's about that much work, right? So it's like, I finish an 8-hour workday, and then I get home, I eat dinner, and I go live for a few hours. Then I go to bed, I get up, I work out, I go back to school. It's wild. It's non-stop. I'm trying to get my whole business going on the side. A lot of work, man. A lot of work. But hey, it's what it is. It's the love that makes us do it, right? It's not the numbers that makes us do it. It's the love that makes us do it. I've been wanting to do this since I was, like, in grade 6. Watching Ed's World videos. Back then I started... my first YouTube channel existed when I was, like, 11 years old. It's about that old. That's how far back they go, and here we are. This is the culmination of all of that. This is a lifetime pursuit for me. But only in the last 2.5 years I've had the technology for it. When I finally built my PC. I found it before? Found what before? You have YouTube as well? I do have a YouTube for this account. I have many old YouTube channels that would dox me, so I do not post. How did you have YouTube in 1942? That's so rude. Thank you, Tux. I appreciate it. All my links are down below. All of them. The Twitter, the TikTok, the YouTube. Maybe the Instagram is there. But, I mean, I post the same thing on every single platform. So you can follow me on your platform on your social media of choice. The same thing goes on all of them. I can't create, like... You know, maybe if I wasn't a full-time student on the side of this, but for now, all I got is, you know, my fitness shorts that I make, and they go on everything. One day I'll have the time to, like, make maybe specific TikTok videos, specific YouTube videos, edit down all those VODs I want to. There's a massive backlog for one day when I have the time to actually chip away at them all. I'm excited to get through them one day. 300 plus videos? Dang, my measly 25? Don't worry about it. They are... A lot of them are short. They are very short. A lot of them are shorts. Don't compare. If you put, like, a lot of, like, time and effort into editing videos, like, I'm not a good editor. I just do enough to, I do enough to, like, take away empty space and add subtitles. Beyond that, I don't know a whole lot about editing. I'm just learning a little bit here and there as I go. And I have been learning a little bit here and there. I've actually been pretty happy. Learning things like dramatic zooms and some sound effects and some... I liked the Bad Driver edit one. Oh, the one where I was playing Grand Theft Auto. Jeff, is Oppenheimer real? Jeff is Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Did they include that interview in the movie? I haven't seen the movie. I don't watch a lot of movies, chat. The most movies I've watched in the last, 10 years was the month that I was home, because my dad likes movies, so he puts them on all the time. Green screen is like the bread and butter for our avatars. I'm really lazy, and I record all of my videos on my basic gym background in VTube Studio. I can green screen. I know how to green screen if I have to, and I have done it before. Is that 2D or Vroid? This is 2D. This is two-dimensional. This was drawn by me, except for the face. The face was not drawn by me. From the neck and head, I commissioned. The body was drawn by me. A friend of mine helped me shade the body, and then I rigged it also with help from that same friend who helped with things like a little bit smoother motion of my. I think my body rotation and Jimbo, the bee floating around my head, was all them. But yeah, we're two-dimensional, which is a little bit rough because I like doing fitness videos and I am extremely stiff and still, and it is limiting. It is very limiting. But it's fine. It's fine. Maybe Small? He recommended you. Small is a very... Small... I've known Small for so damn long. I've collabed with Small a few times. Small's one of the... I've talked about this before, where... in order for me to really enjoy a stream, it has to be, a lurkable stream, right? That's the big thing for me, is I really like to lurk. So I enjoy streams more when I can just sit back and chill. So, Small has one of the few streams of, indie VTubers that I find I can open up and just brain off enjoy, which is why I really like Small. But yeah, Small's a good friend of mine. I also recommend Small. 3D is also nice for making memes and whatnot, because you have more poses. Yeah, exactly. I find 2D to be convenient, but limiting. It's convenient that I can just, sit here and stream, right? But at the same time, I find that it has its limitations. Both is good, is pretty much the moral of the story. Everything has its pros and cons. I like the pros of 2D, especially because it was really, actually, it would probably be more accessible to go back and, if I had known about Vroid from the start, I probably, the character wouldn't have been the same, obviously. But I had to, back when I built my first PC, which was 2 years ago, I got my PC, I learned digital art, I learned live 2D, and I made it. I was just like, man, I'm going to be a VTuber, and I didn't know that it wasn't normal to just pick up all of these tools and do your own thing. I thought that was a prerequisite. I'm lower quality. I'm lower quality than an average live 2D model. But if I start streaming, my character will be 2D. I've actually never known how to say this. Is it a word, or is it you say each individual letter? That's a computer thing, right? That sounds like a computer thing. I've seen this. Yeah, it's what I thought. Yeah, do you say a ASCII? ASCII, okay. I've never known if you just say ASCII. That would be beautiful. I would love to see that. Most people I know seem to first start learning through Vroid. I didn't know what Vroid was! The thing is, I did not know there was an indie VTubing scene. I knew about the big VTubers, and I've wanted to be a streamer forever, but as I became a professional and started my PhD, I didn't really want my face associated with anything. And then Meowcat was like, why don't you just VTube? And I was like, oh my god, that's a thing! So I went and I learned how to do it, and then I found out there was a massive indie community after I was in it and debuted. I didn't know about it either. I first discovered it through Vi. Is Vi a streamer, or is Vi a program? Christopher Nolan also made a reference to one of the movies in an interview. Roderick Heffley, actor from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, is in the movie. Oh, I see where you're. Sorry, I missed the first comment. But yeah, so I had my first model, my early Jeff model done. And I went on Twitter, Valkyrie Illustration, one of my other... Oh, I get you, okay. Yeah, I had everything ready to go. I made a Twitter, and then old Jeff? Okay. And then I found out that, indie VTubers were a thing. 1 second, let me switch over here. Hey, there we go, I'm back. Should I talk like old Jeff too? Let me make myself bigger. 1 second, let me fix this. I could talk like old Jeff. Look at my pecs, look at my pecs, look at my biceps. Put myself over here. Oh man, I know, old Jeff, wild, right? You know what's funny is if you cut off this model's head, it's almost passable. What if when Meowcat is on, she's just old Jeff? I really want to get a Meowcat PNG one of these days, but that would be hilarious. I don't know how I'd make it work though. I don't know if I can get both models. We'd have to set up the whole thing on like her computer. We already have problems with when I stream and it picks up Meowcat's face instead of mine. It's a disaster. One of my favorite clips in the history of the channel is the one where we were doing the protein kitchen, and it picked up Meowcat's face. And Meowcat, for some reason, she doesn't sound like herself at all in the clip, but she's trying to get it to like pick up her face, but she's just like a little bit too short. That's one of my favorite clips. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. My channel. Boo, 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 boo. I want to find this. I love this video so much. I think I uploaded it as a short. I do not sound like me in the videos at all. Perfect accidental dox proofing. I know. Where is it? 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 I have so many fitness videos. I need to find it in here somewhere. I see the one where you let me dig through the garbage. Rejected, pickle lore. How much protein can you put in a burger? Why live? Where's this video? I always had a struggle when I was recording for my next video, but the mic picks up the voice of a streamer I'm watching and Vroid runs away with them. I make everything dead silent before I record anything. Normally I only do it when the house is like empty. Where is... I've uploaded way less shorts than I thought. Where's this video? Is it not on YouTube? I think it's just a clip. I could have sworn I put it somewhere. Where's the clip? Let me see if I can dig up the clip. I freaking love this song. This song kills me. Adding protein powder to a burger? Oh, you've seen nothing, Dono. I have an entire video series. It's probably been enough time on old Jeff, right? We're probably around time. I have a whole video series where I add as much protein as I can to food. And I have 3 entire protein kitchen streams with 5 dishes per that I still have to go back and edit down as well. I just haven't had the time. We have a protein kitchen upcoming, like next week probably. I think we have a protein kitchen stream. I think we have enough backed up that we can do that. Where's my old Jeff thingy? All right, let me find this clip. It's one of my favorites. Protein Kitchen Live, flexed on Earth Day. Bo bo bo. Can I dig through the garbage? Way too short. Here it is. One of my favorite clips of all time. 1 second. 1 second. This clip kills me. As the person who is married to Meowcat, this clip always makes me laugh. My grandmother would be ashamed! Oh, Meowcat, look, it's got your face tracking. Say hi.
I'm way too short.
It just killed the way that the Jeff model looks up gets me every single time. My grandmother would be ashamed! Oh, Meowcat, look, it's got your face tracking. Say hi.
I'm way too short.
I also love the bridge in is just, my grandmother would be ashamed! I don't remember what I was... Actually, you know what? Just with that statement, I bet you somebody brought up ruining spaghetti. I bet you that's actually what it is. I feel like that would actually work pretty good with those really flavorful dishes. Protein vegan liverwurst? That one, no, protein vegan liverwurst was one of the worst. Where was the, do I hear the 7:30 alarm? I do. Where was the digging through the garbage one? Can I dig through the garbage? Oh, I've only made gravy from scratch. Powdered is interesting. I mean, where's the package? Let me find the ingredients. Has it been thrown out?
Yeah.
Can I go dig through the garbage?
We just threw it out, so yeah.
Oh, let's go! I never in a billion years thought Meowcat would actually say yes, you're allowed to dig through the garbage. Not in a billion years. Where's our music? Yeah, it did taste weirdly peanut buttery. The giant ground beef spaghetti? Yeah, it sounds about right. I followed about a week ago, but I haven't seen anything go live until just now. Wait, followed what? Me? No, I haven't had a protein kitchen out in a while. But yeah, I normally go live 3 times a week, and since I had to take a week break for sad reasons, a month break for sad reasons recently, and so I'm just getting back into the swing of it mentally. That break made things hard. I was really in the groove of it. Like I had never been having so much fun streaming, and then I had to go away. And since I've been back, like I said, I've been really anxious. I'm trying to get over it. Protein cat food? That one is surprisingly not the worst thing we've ever done. There's so many of them are on YouTube. I have to go back to making them as actual videos though, which is what the point of streaming them was in the first place. Like I said, I have all the VODs. They allow go-karts in here? Chat! I want a go-kart! I think streaming them actually made it harder. Maybe. It'll be fine. I just need to have like a day where there's nothing else going on, and all I need to do that day. I haven't done a stream in a while. This mostly works on the YouTube channel, kind of motivating me to start up the badass readings again. I mean, it's wherever your passion takes you. I think a lot of people, like, I've known a few people who did streaming, and then they found out they enjoyed video making a lot more. I feel like a lot of people see they see VTubers, and so many VTubers are streamers, and I feel like a lot of people forget that you can just be a VTuber and make videos too. There's nothing wrong with it. It's whatever makes you happy. Jeff, my entire For You page is a slowed down Bruno Mars song and then captions and clips about getting woman. Is your For You page okay? Is that what you want it to be? Is this a good thing or a bad thing for you? I haven't checked For You in so long. I'm actually trying to cut down my Twitter as much as I can because I just wanna see people I know for a while. I need to get back into it. I've had no energy for social media at all since I've been back. It's just I opened up Twitter on my first day back, and it was just all of the petty VTuber drama that was going on. I was like, I'm just not into it anymore, man. I just want to make fitness video. What about Facebook? Or are you Twitter only? I've debated making a Facebook, but I haven't done it yet. I've thought about it. Dusk, hello! I don't think I'm not super familiar. I had Facebook when I was young, but I haven't used it in a really long time. I don't know if it's Facebook is weird. Yeah, it's kind of it's a hard one because I used Facebook when I was in high school a lot, but I haven't used it in 10 years, right? I don't know what things are like there anymore. I don't know what to expect. I don't think that's great for marketing. Facebook? I don't know. I've seen some I think Facebook pages can be really good. I only ever use Facebook to say hi to friends. I don't even do that. Actually, no, I guess I technically do. Meta. Or not Meta, sorry. Messenger. It's all owned by Meta now. I guess you have to get used to those social media pages. Twitter's interface makes no sense to me. And it's only getting worse! Let's go! No, I know, it's an adjustment. I had never used Twitter before I started Twittering either, so I had to learn that. It's all a learning process. It's all... It comes with time. It's fine. You know what they say, YOLO. Learn it one day. I only ever look at the notifications tab. I like to scroll through and see what because I made so many VTuber friends, right? I like to scroll through and see what they're up to. The problem is, you know what I would love? You know what fixed Twitter for me forever? Digital Blues, hello, it's good to see you. What would fix Twitter would be if you could have your Twitter feed without any retweets on it. If I could see just the posts of people that I know and not the stuff they are retweeting, that would make me happy. That would be the best. I only read NBA news and all 2 trillion political xeets. Is that what they're called now? Xeets? We betrayed the world's second greatest Jeff when MySpace died. Man, I wish I could go find my old MySpace page. I wish I could see what it looks like. You can individually turn off retweets from people. I know, but then I'd have to... How many people do I follow on Twitter? That's the big problem, right? I follow 430 people on Twitter. I'd have to go... They started pushing Zeets and pulled back after the reaction. I mean, it's... I don't even know what to think of this whole thing, man. Like, Zeets isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just, it's all so strange. Like, if they started from the start with Zeets, I wouldn't think twice about it. But it's the fact that we're transitioning to Zeets that loses me. Why did we even need to switch? I should switch to Gaia Online. That's where I'm going to do my VTubing activities now. We're going to Gaia Online, chat! Zeets makes me feel like I just swore in an alien language. True! I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. They could have done what Meta did. Change the company behind Twitter to X and leave Twitter as Twitter. To Club Penguin. Oh my god. I miss Club Penguin so much. We did Club Penguin streams back when the Club Penguin... Back before the ripoff got taken down for copyright. Club Penguin was awesome. I miss it. How are you today? I'm not bad. How are you, Dusk? I'll be having a buff day. Lasted a whole 1 stream. That was a really fun stream, though. I loved that stream. That stream was great. But I saw that the Club Penguin clone got taken down. I wish Disney wouldn't destroy everything Club Penguin related if they weren't going to do something with it. Club Penguin. New Club Penguin. Club Penguin rewritten. That was the one. But yeah, Disney is just sitting on Club Penguin. And I wish they would do something with it. What are we actually watching anyway? This doesn't look like a G. We're just on a walking tour. I just looked up mountain walking tour and I clicked one. When I'm doing just chatting, I just like having it to look at in the background. We did Disney a couple times. We've been around. We just at the start of the stream I asked chat for a location. They give me something and we go for a walking tour. If it wasn't this, it would just be my stationary gym background, and I like this much more. It made me realize there was less to the game than I remember. Yeah, same! It was really fun when I was a kid. Status. Discontinued and replaced by Club Penguin Island. What's Club Penguin Island? It's closed down too! Club Penguin Island is also dead? As of 20... It only lasted 1 year. I miss Club Penguin. Why can't it come back? Decline and discontinuation. It was revealed Disney Interactive had laid off 28 members of Club Penguin's Kelowna headquarters due to the game's declining popularity. The company's UK office in Brighton was shut down around April 17, 2015. Some employees in Los Angeles office were also let go. On September 2nd, 2015, Club Penguin closed down the German and Russian versions of the site. Why did it close? January 30th, 2017, Club Penguin announced the current game would be discontinued to make way for its successor, Club Penguin Island. It became popular in the final weeks of Club Penguin to attempt to speedrun how fast users could get banned from the site. Days before the shutdown, Club Penguin announced on the final day of the game's operation, all users would be given a free membership until the servers were discontinued. Feels bad. Always wanted to see Jordan. Gotten to do Egypt and Saudi, but not Jordan yet. It looks well preserved. It does look very well preserved. It's nice. Just getting home from being dragged to the mall by my friend. Was it fun? It sounds ridiculous, but as I've gotten older, I've actually come to enjoy the mall more. I'm sure I look ridiculous when I'm like just chilling around the mall. I walk into the like the bathing store to like buy candles once every 2 months because I have an addiction. I buy all of the shirts with food on them that I can possibly find. I like them all. They had Spy Family figurines at the mall recently. It was a mystery figurine. I got the Headmaster. I was super excited about it. There's a Bruno Mars edit about taking drugs that makes you more attractive in anime. Wait, taking drugs makes you more attractive in an anime? What? Don't do drugs, kids, but like, tell me which drugs to do. I want to go back and do the secret agent stuff again. I know, I miss it all so much. Especially because Rewritten was a thing for a bit. I'll have to look once I move back to Japan this winter. Ooh, oh, back to Japan. Are you originally from Japan, or are you just returning to Japan for some multiple of times? There's an anime where this guy took a random pill and became attractive. The Dream. Oh, do you remember what it was called? I've been watching some wild anime lately. Mayuka and I have we started watching One Piece, but we've been watching all kinds of stuff this season especially. There's one where a person turns into a vending machine. That's wild. We watched a show a few weeks ago where this guy, like, is sacrificed by his dad, who runs a religious cult full of giant muscular men, where they throw him into the ocean and he drowns, and his last wish is to be transported to a world without gods. And that happens, except for, like, the god that his dad worshipped is there to help him through the whole thing. I have no idea what that anime. I only saw the Bruno Mars edit. Fair enough. I move every couple of years. It'd be my third time living there. Before it was Germany and Brazil. Damn, that sounds wild. That's the dream right there. I never got to experience Club Penguin, but I know my sister got to obscure things in like early 2000s. Someone remember UB Funkies? I don't remember that. It rings no bells. I wish I could move around. I've just lived around the little area of Canada. But yeah, this show, I bring up this show on purpose because there was one scene. It's my favorite scene in all of anime. I've been a weeb for over 10 years, right? My favorite scene of any anime I have ever watched was this scene. 1 second. Let me find the scene for you. Here you guys go. You ready for this? 1 sec. Let me pause this. Prepare to have your minds blown. This changed the way I will view anime forever. Here you guys go. My favorite scene of all of anime. I can't. They just pasted his head on top of rotoscoped footage of a guy on a tractor. It's the best scene of all. This is way faster than doing it by hand, he says, which absolutely isn't a meta jab by the people who made the anime. I really can't with this scene. It almost looks like the poorly CG'd Berserk when you don't pay your animators. This show was wild because I'm pretty sure they did all this crap on purpose. The show at times had some of the best animation I've seen, and at other times had the worst CGI. And then right here, they just took IRL footage of a man on a tractor and just pasted their character's face on top. I freaking love it. I walked around with my friend to go to a Resident Evil pop-up. It took her an hour to find me. That sounds neat, though. I want to shop where you shop. That sounds wild. I can't. This is the best. This is the best. It's okay. Back to what we were doing. I love it so much. I want to find a way to make that clip a redeem, but I don't know how to make it work. One of these days, you'll be able to just redeem. It's way faster than doing it by hand, and that guy will be on the screen. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Speaking of hurts so much, actually, speaking of hurts so much, let me put my protein bottle over here so I don't forget to rinse it. Have a good night, Tux! I hope you have a lovely sleep. Speaking of in a lot of pain, yesterday, or 2 days ago, wait, when? Saturday? Sunday? What day was I going to do cardio? I said in the Discord, the exclamation mark Discord. What day did I say I was going to do cardio and then everything broke? That was when I got my hip thrust back to 405. It was an easy 405 too. There, the 23rd. What day was the 23rd? 2 days ago. Barzef, hello! It's good to see you. Every day is cardio day when you're busy enough. Well, I was gonna do some long cardio. I was gonna do a 2-hour bike ride. And 1K plus notifications. Is that how many I had? Yeah, it looks like it. But my bike trainer was broken. It made the wildest sound. It sounded like, I don't even know how to describe it to you. It sounded like 1,000 springs vibrating and breaking all at once. The thing I was gonna say is... Right. You're in pain. Right. That was the transition. So it broke. So I had to find a new one. And my older brother, he does triathlons and stuff, and he has a bike trainer. So I went to him. I was like, help, I'm looking on Amazon and I don't know which one to get. He's like, forget all of those. Give me a minute. And then literally within a minute, he sends me a Facebook Marketplace link to a really good one that was on for a reasonable price, like 10-minute drive from my house. I was like, what the heck, man? How are you so good at this? Anyways, I went and got it. I set everything up after a whole day of suffering and fiddling with it because I don't know how to set this stuff up. I get on, I'm doing this bike ride, I'm dying, right? There's a little app that has a little virtual bike that is you, and it's telling you all the stats about how you're biking. And I am dying. I am dripping sweat. I am putting 110% into this bike ride. It was supposed to be the tutorial. It was supposed to be a 10-kilometer bike ride intro tutorial. I was dying, and it was telling me I was going 10 kilometers an hour. I normally bike at like 25 kilometers an hour. So I'm like, what is happening? Am I this bad when I'm not on the road? I was weeping, and it was driving me nuts because I just wanted to be done. It was my second workout of the day. I was exhausted. I was like dripping. It was hot. And it just wasn't working. I've always been conflicted about stationary bikes. I like how convenient they are, but I almost feel like you're missing out on fresh air. That's why I use the bike trainer. I can always take my bike off of it and go bike outside. But I don't like biking near here. When I'm visiting home, I love biking there because you can just bike into the country, and you have kilometers of flat and grapevines and peaches, and it's wonderful. There's nothing not like that near here, which I hate. Ugh. But yeah, I'm dying. I want to be done, and I see there's like 3-4 kilometers left, and I have like 20 minutes left predicted on this bike ride. It was the worst. So I get off, and I'm talking to my brother, and I'm like, something's gotta be wrong. It says I'm biking like 30 watts. It says I'm going 10 kilometers an hour. What do I do? Biking near you is great and has geese poop everywhere? Pretty much. And he's like, something's definitely wrong. So we fiddled around with it for a while. Turns out, A, my bike tire wasn't inflated enough. I don't know if that was the actual problem. And B, it was not calibrated. That's what everything came down to, was it was not calibrated. So I just had to poke this one button, and I had to bike up to, was that guy playing Arababa? I have no clue. I've never seen the instrument he was playing before. I had to like pedal to 30 kilometers an hour and then just stop and let the tire spin until it stopped, and then boom, it's calibrated. I tested it out for like a minute after that, and all of a sudden I'm lightly pedaling. I am lightly pedaling on the bike, like lightly. Like I could have done that all like 24 hours straight if I had to. And I was going faster than I was the entirety of that bike ride when I was murdering myself. I was so sad. But it's okay. You get 25 free kilometers as your free trial for the software. And I got a full workout in, and I only used up 10 kilometers of my free kilometers. So, you know, it's actually a good thing. Even if for my patience and my ego it was bad. Because it's live, it puts you in like a whole crowd of virtual bikers, of everyone using the app. And when you are going as slow as it tells me I was going, everyone flies by you at 1 billion miles an hour. So I was like, I'm slow, I'm out of shape, everyone's passing me. But it turns out the bike was just not calibrated, and I was going about 1/3 of the speed I should have been. Feels bad. It was going down to like 6 at times, 6 kilometers an hour. I can like walk 6 kilometers an hour. This is why you should read the instruction manual first. I bought it secondhand. I don't know how much is in the instruction manual because I didn't read it. I'm done my protein shake, but I'm thirsty. 1 second. I have a Diet Coke sitting here. It's gotten a lot warmer because it's outrageously hot. Apparently I shook this at some point. Holy crap. This is the best. I freaking love... Well, actually, if I had to choose between Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi, I'd take Diet Pepsi every day of the week. But Diet Coke is good, too. I actually don't like normal pop anymore. I can only drink Diet Pop. I find normal pop to be too sweet. I need the diet flavor where you can, like, tell there's no sugar in it. Though Pepsi Zero is also pretty good, and that one's kind of artificially sweetened, too, I think. Oh man, I made steak yesterday, chat. I haven't made steak in forever. I haven't made steak in ages. But Meowcat and I, we were out while we were picking up the bike trainer. We were near this really cheap store. And you pop in and pretty much you just get whatever they have. Everything in the store is like always on sale and cheap because they only sell the surplus stock that they buy up and stock themselves. So we bought a whole bunch of meats because it's like the only time we can afford to buy some of these meats. Like I can't afford to buy steaks any other time. And we were gonna have chicken, but we got home, we accidentally punctured a giant hole in the steaks while we were like driving or something. So we had to in the packaging. So we had to make the steaks. I cooked up these steaks, chat. I must be the god of steak. These steaks were so damn good. And we got to use the leftovers today to make some like steak wraps. Oh, it's good too. 'Cause I had another good workout today. I finally got a solid workout schedule that I can chill into and do permanently. It's got a bunch of cardio tacked onto it. Man, I love wraps. Me too. I have a tortilla addiction, chat. It's a problem. It's actually gotten better recently, but like tortillas are the best because I can butcher. That's a full camel. I can butcher the protein that I'm making for the meat when I'm meal prepping. I can absolutely ruin the food that I am trying to make, but it's okay because I can always just put it into a tortilla and drown it in hot sauce and it tastes fine. It saves every food. Tortilla plus hot sauce plus anything. It's gonna be good. Unless that anything is like peanut butter. Maybe. Look at this camel, chat. I think that's just admitting that you can't cook. I can cook, I just sometimes ruin the things that I do cook. It's a problem. Man, my throat's not holding up the stream. This is crazy. Throw at why? Throw at please. I just want my throw at to work. I'm out with spinach. Personally, I blame Popeye for that. You're gonna have freakishly huge forearms, man. Have you seen that guy's forearms? That is not healthy. Popeye looks friggin' weird. I haven't, like, I didn't watch Popeye growing up because, you know, it's old. But I saw a clip, like, with sometime within the last year of Popeye where, like, this guy shoots something with a gun, like target practice, and Popeye just grabs his gun and eats it. And I did not know what to think. My brain just short-circuited when I saw it. I was like, what the heck did I just watch? Oh, I must be yelling too loud. The cat's leaving. Kitty, I'm sorry. Actually, no, she's going to lay on a shopping bag over there. We have to leave things on the floor because the cat likes to lay on them. Yeah, there she goes. She's on the bag. And she's curling up. And down she goes. You're the cutest. I love you. I love that cat. Let me see if I can find this video. Popeye eats gun. Did I remember to shuffle the music today? I did not. I thought I was getting similar vibes of music the whole way through. Here you go. Here you go, chat. Here's the clip. I found it. Here you go.
You think you could shoot, huh?
I can't. I freaking can't. He just grabs the gun and eats it.
You think you could shoot, huh?
It's the ultimate power move. Holy crap. When you eat spinach, you have the skill. Apparently, there you go, chat. Eat your spinach, and you too can devour the guns of your enemies. What do you think that lady was pointing at? Did you see that lady right there? See the way she was pointing at something? Where was she? Look, see, they're all looking. She's pointing with her stick, and they're all just looking up. What do you think they're looking at? Probably a rock or something. She was like, "Hey, see, it's." Great minds think alike. Ugh. I wonder how much this stuff costs. I wonder how much of it's. Man, that's crazy looking. Can you probably can't go in there, can you? I would hope that you can't. Like, as much as I want to know what's in there, I'd be surprised if you're allowed to go in there. That is wild looking. I guess that's the benefit of living where there's a lot of sandstone. You can just carve your I want to say house, but it's not really a house, is it? Free Wi-Fi spot. That's bonkers. This whole walk has actually been really cool. I kind of want to go see this with like my own like bare eyes, but like that's a distance off. That's like 20 years from now when I can afford to do that kind of thing. I like that there's also just a sandstone bench right there. High cliffs on either side, but smooth. I feel like it's hot there. It's definitely hot there. I'm with all these guys standing in the shade. I'm with them. Even the gift shop is carved into the cliff. You see that over there? Behind me, right over my shoulder? There are not enough water stations. I wonder how that works, actually. Like, how far into the video are we? We're 46 minutes into the video. We started at a place that had shops. And now 46 minutes in, there are shops again. So I would hope it's not too hard to get water. There's probably no free water, though. I would be shocked if there was free water. That's a gift shop? I think it's a gift shop. What's going on down there? Is that like a prison? Crazy that you can just walk on all this stuff. It's gorgeous, though. Crazy to think that like hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, people just like lived here, right? This was some guy's view as he just like walked to work and back every single day, maybe. I don't know history well enough. Maybe that's not true. But like there's a chance it's true, and that's wild. Those camels are booking it. I mean, they called it a lost city. I mean, that's true. So therefore, it is a city, probably, right? How far up can we go here? Are we going all the way up to the sky there? Like all the way up to the top, or are we turning somewhere? Oh, man. I don't see any obvious stairs. I mean, me neither. Let's see where we go. Or, oh, we're going up there. Oh, stretch? Okay. Ugh. This is crazy. For a video that I had no idea what it was going to be before I clicked on it, this is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I like that we're just shaking everyone's hand. What's up here? I see something carved into the wall there. Is that just natural erosion? The erosion is wild. Like, look at this. That's just rain? Or water? Or I don't know. I guess there are no obvious stairs because there aren't really stairs. I mean, I guess not. It's dusty. Look at it. This is crazy. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, the stairs are like rocks that happen to look like stairs. You have to be fit to travel through this place, that's for sure. This would be hard to film at the same time as walking. I hope that this person has, like, either a selfie stick or one of those, like, helmet cams or backpack cams. I hope they're not holding this with their arm. My shoulder would get so tired. Can we talk about that tourist right there? Who, actually, wait, almost everyone is in pants and long sleeve. Is it actually not as hot as we think it is? I think that's a rule. Oh, yeah, good point. Who can it be now? Okay, there we go. That guy's in shorts. I'm just shocked by the lack of shorts. But there was a guy just chilling in like a pullover sweater and jeans. That would be so hot. Like, some of these people look cold. Who can it be now? The song gets so stuck in my head, chat. I'm gonna be singing this at Meowcat for like 3 days. They're making tea? They're making coffee? Oh, this is like a chill spot up here. See, that lady looks like she's dressed how I would. Oh my god, I don't like this. Oh no! Don't look straight down over the ledge. I hate that. I hate it. I can't look. I'm looking over here. Looking over there. Okay, now I'll look back. I'm at the wrong part in the saxophone, and I apologize. I guess a mountain isn't great when you don't like heights. Yeah, you're right. I should have seen this coming, but I didn't. Like, that person's got a full winter cap. Maybe this is one of those things where it's like it's cold for people who live around there, but like hot for people who are from anywhere else. Like, as a Canadian, I'd show up and I'd roast, but someone from there is like, this is a cold day. Like, I've known people who have moved to Canada from the Middle East, and they would full on wear sweaters, like, through summer. They're like, man, how are you guys in shorts? It's like, how are you in that? It's just what you're adjusted to. I'm gonna start working legs and look like Tom Platz in 2 weeks. I mean, good luck. What's the Tom Platz challenge? What weight squat is that? 500 something for 24 reps? I forget what that is. All I know is that Big Hooper did it recently. I saw a family wearing parkas in 30-degree weather. Yeah, when you're from somewhere hot, it's just different. Like, I'm roasting, but someone could show up from the Middle East and be like, yeah, this is a cold day. Oh yeah, I can do it? Alright, you got this. I believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. Bodybuilder legs are freaky, man, by the way. Like, the difference in bodybuilder legs from, like, the 80s to now is wild. The sheer size of thigh that bodybuilders have now where, like, they can't wear normal pants. It's so strange to me. I do not find legs that, like, bulge off of you like a chicken wing or like a chicken leg, a drumstick to be aesthetic. But, like, some people do. It's really weird to me when they do that thing where they sway their leg while it's not flexed, and all of the unflexed muscle, like, sways back and forth, and they flex. Oh, I don't like it. Do you think they ever have bodybuilders go to anatomy classes so people can point out the individual muscles? That would be the dream. We could have recruited Chris when I was in my first year of university in just basic biology. This is what happens when you take 10 times the amount of steroids than people in the 80s do. I mean, it's also, they probably smack legs like 8 times as hard. I don't know. I'm sure it's both. Like, you have to train for that size, right? I don't know. I've never done a steroid. I don't know how they work. I can't tell you anything. Tom Platz has some freaky legs. He does. I still remember the year that Big Ramy won the Olympia. His thighs are just freaky. Who's Tom Platz? I'll pull it up in a sec. Like, Ramy's legs are just... Look at the size of this man's legs. Look at the size of this man's legs! Like, how do you walk? Let me get Tom Platz for you. Tom Platz, the quad father. Probably with his legs. Okay! There you go. There's Tom Platz right there. He's also known for giant quads. He was known for his legs. That guy's freaky looking. Is Tom Platz still alive, by the way? Yeah, he's alive. He's 68 years old. Let's go. You love to see it. That is a very large teardrop. Yes, it is. It's wild. But yeah, he was known for having freakish legs. That was his claim to fame, really. I feel like we probably wouldn't be talking about Tom Platz as much now if he wasn't like a leg freak. He still has great legs too. I mean, probably. I imagine a certain amount of that size will just never go away. It's like you see some of these bodybuilders who have been retired for like 20 years and they're still huge. And they're just chilling. Freakish legs, and then you see Ramy now. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think the thing with Tom Platz is that his legs were almost like disproportionate to him. Like, at least all bodybuilders, like, they're big everywhere now, right? Look at all these lamps. You buy one and you just pray it's the one with the genie so that you can have all your wishes turned against you, monkey's paw style. I wish to be the strongest man in the world. Get so big that you can't even wipe your own butt. There have been stories about that. Bodybuilders being so large they can't wipe their own butt. Just wish for things that can't be a problem. What could I possibly wish for that wouldn't be a problem? Like, I feel like you'd have to get, like, contract level of specific for anything to not be turned against you, right? Infinite wishes? I thought that wasn't allowed. So get a lawyer? That's what you need is a lawyer. I wish for a lawyer. He'd give me a terrible lawyer. Hack into the genie's software. That's big brain right there. I'm trying to think if there's, like, anything you could wish for that wouldn't possibly be turned against you. I wish for 5 cents. Just, I don't know. It feels like you have to be, like, you'd have to be so particular. Saul Goodman took a life sentence to 7 years. I mean, that's... I haven't watched any of the show. I apologize. I haven't watched anything. I'm behind. I haven't watched a lot of things that aren't animated in the last little while. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I watched that start to finish. That's not anime. Are you guys proud of me? That had real human beings in it. That show was hilarious. I loved that show. And now apparently Futurama's coming out, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere to pirate it because I don't have Hulu. Maybe it would be a Dream of I Dream of Genie style, and there's no limit to the wishes. The dream. I only watched one Brooklyn Nine-Nine scene. Was it the one where they're singing Backstreet Boys? Because I feel like that's the one clip everyone has watched. Of course it is. Yeah, that's a really good scene, though. Oh, look, we're going inside. It's a little bit less exciting than I thought it was going to be in here. Alright, well, back outside we go. There's a donkey just chilling. But every time they just try to help, it doesn't always work out well. I mean, that would be the nice way for it to work. I'm trying to think of how specific I'd have to be to ask for 5 cents without getting screwed over. 5 cents in Canadian, in US pennies, lightly placed on top of my hand from the year 2013. I feel like that's specific enough, right? Like, that's probably good. Why'd you want US pennies? Because Canada pennies are not useful anymore because our pennies have been discontinued. Nowhere wants to take them. They would have to be US pennies. That way I could use them when I go to the USA. So ask for a nickel? I mean, you make a good point. From the year 2013? Yeah, that way they're new enough that, like, you know, they're not super worn down, but they're not, like, so new that they're suspicious. Like, oh, this nickel was produced today. How do you have it already? Can pennies still be used at Coinstar machines here in Canada? I don't remember. I have no clue. I have no idea. I think so. There you go. You wouldn't be able to afford anything in the United States with 5 US cents. I wasn't saying I want that to be my wish. I was just trying to make a wish that wouldn't get, like, twisted, right? Just get one from, like, 1820s where you can sell it for, like, $20,000. I mean, fair. Fair. I'd have to specify that it's not counterfeit, though. Like, it would have to be legitimately from somewhere underground, but well-preserved, teleported right to my hand. That way the historians, when they look at it, can't pick it apart and find out that it's a fake or that it's new. I think. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even bothering thinking about this. There's never going to be a situation in my life where I have to ask a genie to not screw me over. I feel like I'm wasting brain cells. You guys just donate it to the US being a nice guy. I could, but I think the USA has enough money. We need money up here so that we can afford nice things. I got training tomorrow for the job. Let's go! What's the most celebrity thing I have ready to go on stream? What's the most exciting thing that I have? Do I have anything cool that I can set off? 1 second. What does this do? Nothing. Okay. What does that do? What am I doing? What's this? Oh, it's the Vite Ramen logo. What is this? Oh, it's my bar! Why don't I have this up? I can make Meowcat show up. That's exciting. Oh, I have this ready to go. Here we go! Here's Meowcat and this image. Congrats, Giggles! We're so proud! This is the best I got on short notice. All right, goodbye, Meowcat. Go back into the basement with you. Go eat your spaghetti. Oh, my kitty's up in the window. I wonder if this cool thing's happening out there. How is Jeff born blonde but has natural purple hair? Puberty. Puberty was wild to me. You have no idea. You have no clue. Well, that's crazy. I know, it's wild. It's like one day I woke up at the age of 4 years old And I was like, oh man, I think puberty is starting. And all of a sudden I was 1 inch tall and I had purple hair and I was ripped out of my mind. I feel like if you had purple hair in 1856, you would get bullied at homeschool. Wow, that's so rude of you to say. You know the people that are blonde in the summer and then get older and are more brunette? It's like that, but purple. I mean, there you go. It happens. That happens. I've always wondered if I just like go outside and just like sit in the sun hair first for like a week straight, if I would get like giga blonde, but I don't want to test it because I like my skin. I was thinking about this the other day, chat. You think pirates had a high instance of skin cancer? Because they're outside. They would have been outside all the time in the sun. Like out on the water where it's reflecting. And they wouldn't, I don't think sunscreen was a thing. So like, how many pirates do you think had skin cancer? I wonder if Google knows. Was skin cancer common in pirates? Boo 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 boo. Did sailors back in Reddit ask historians? Did sailors back in the day, say mid 1700s, have issues with things like skin cancer? I asked a friend of mine, see his website here, who now joined because of the response to the post here, as this person who researches 17th and 18th century maritime medicine, and with specifics towards skin cancer. My answer would be something along the lines of almost certainly, but they didn't know it and medicine would have rarely recognized it as such. I don't really collect info in my notes on anything relating to the term cancer because the meaning differs between texts and sometimes even individual disease discussions within the same text. However, they would have had skin cancers then just as we do now. From sea surgeon John Moyle's book, cancers are usually extirpated, rooted out and destroyed, and the place brought to digestion, filled with healthy skin and healed. You can extirpate a cancer with your knife, but if a finger or toe, you remove it with your chisel and mallet. Enticing, but not really enough to answer the question. C. buboes, growths resulting from syphilis, were also thought to be cancers. Plus, Moyle lumped cancers in with ulcers, tumors, and fistulas. So what are we dealing with here? It could be skin cancer. It almost sounds like it, but is it? That's the full answer right there. There you guys go. Doing boat work was the hardest thing to do in that time. I mean, I imagine. I couldn't do it. I guess they wouldn't have known what it was. I mean, that's what I figured. It probably, even if it wasn't known as cancer, I don't think they would have cared if their skin started peeling if they were about to rob a naval ship. I mean, that's true. They must have been like giga tanned though, right? They would have had a sick tan. Even Meowcat could have tanned if she was a pirate because she would have been in the sun so much. And Meowcat never tans. I thought of this while I was watching One Piece. They were on the water, and I'm like, these characters aren't wearing sunscreen. Meowcat can use bodybuilder spray, the dream. Just preserving food and having something to cook that food would almost be impossible most days. Imagine trying to start a fire when everything is wet. I mean, I can't even start a fire when everything is dry, usually. What are you talking about? I was wondering if pirates would have had a skin cancer commonly because they're in the sun all day without sunscreen. Which stemmed from me watching One Piece and realizing that none of these characters put on sunscreen. Would they? According to the Ask Historians Reddit comment that I found, maybe, probably. Which is about the best we can hope for, I guess, considering, you know, the constant state of our understanding of historical texts and whatnot. The answer is an almost definite maybe. I freaking love this song. The song was in like a show by the makers of 16 and Total Drama Island, but it was about surfing. I think it got way less seasons than the other two. I liked it, but I don't think it was as good as the other shows, which is probably why it got less seasons. But apparently there's a newer one. I have to go watch it at some point. Put it on my infinite to-do list. I always have sunblock on because I burn. I've been learning to apply sunscreen a lot more. Ever since chat started yelling at me too. And then my sister-in-law was also like, I'm trying to make your brother put on sunscreen all the time. I was like, oh man, everyone's wearing sunscreen. So I've started sunscreening a lot more. Yeah, on my face. Usually, if I'm in a rush and I only have time to put sunscreen on one part of me, I put it on my face. I found one that I really like. I never do it until I go on vacation. Yeah, but I burn. And my neck. I put it on my neck and face if I have limited time, and if I have lots of time, I put it on everywhere. But yeah, ever since chat started yelling at me, I've been putting on sunscreen. You guys would be so proud of me. Sunburns suck. I know! I got a really bad sunburn when I was home. I didn't know I was going to be out in the sun. It was kind of like I was suddenly out there. And I got burned only on my forehead. And like, I do tan after I burn. I do tan. So I looked like an idiot. I looked dumb. I looked so stupid with just a tanned forehead and a burned forehead, and the rest of me was not. Oh my god, chat. I'll burn, then I'm tan like 2 weeks later. That's kind of how it is for me. Like, I'll slowly, progressively tan over the summer. Like right now, I'm getting a little bit there. I need to find one for scalp. They make scalp sunscreen? It makes me feel better. I'm the only person I know who can get sunburned on a cloudy day at the beach. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. But I do fear the sun. I fear the sun. I had a really, really bad sunburn when I was younger that like blistered, and I'm always paranoid now. Especially with the inherent cancer risk in my family, I'm like, I gotta be careful. So now I giga sunscreen. I didn't get a sunburn once on the cruise. That is impressive, actually. Was it sunny on your cruise? Were you south? Where did your cruise go? Was it like a tropical cruise? I kind of want to go on a cruise one day, but I also kind of don't. Bahamas? Nice. I also kind of don't want to go on a cruise. Like, it sounds nice in principle, but I feel like, as an introvert, I would hate being, like... I think I would feel like a canned sardine on a boat with so many people. I wonder if I'd even notice. I have no idea. Maybe one of these days I'll find out. But probably not for a long time. You could go to the gym 24/7. I'm going on a cruise. Let's go. One day Meowcat and I will actually like go on our honeymoon when we can afford it and have the time to, and we'll go somewhere cool. I don't know if it'll be a cruise, but we've thought about it briefly. One day. The worst sunburn I got was when I was a kid and I was told I could get a tan. I could use baby oil. No! It sounds similar to mine. What happened to me was that I rode in high school. And it was the race that took place on Mother's Day. Our race got giga delayed. And I wasn't wearing sunscreen because it was cloudy. And I went out there and the clouds went away and we were just stuck sitting there on the water for like an hour. And the water was reflecting all that sunlight back at me too. I got burned all over the back of my neck and my shoulder blades and my shoulders. Oh, it was so bad. And that blistered. And I remember I had to stay home for a couple days because I just couldn't move. And I couldn't wear shirts. And I went back to school and... one of my friends was so excited to see me again. He walks up and slaps me right on the back. He's like, "You're back. It's good to see you again." I thought I was going to just like curl up on the floor and weep. It hurt so bad. Like, you know, I can't miss that much school. I was going back when it was not completely healed. That was the worst. That sleeping was awful. It was funny because when it healed into like... I looked like a reptile. It legitimately looked like scales. And the next race that we had was a week later, and it rained. It was kind of warm but cool rain. It was a really nice combination. And let me tell you, I legitimately felt like a reptile because I was out there and just feeling the rain on my skin when it was like that was one of the best feelings in the whole world. I was like, oh, this is the best. Like, you know, rowing is suffering because you're just in pain for like 7 minutes. But like, oh man, that rain felt so good. I normally hate the rain because my hands slip on the oar and all the skin would peel off. That day was amazing. I felt so good that day. I understood what it was like to be a lizard, and I appreciated it. Would do it again. No, actually, I would not. I would be a lizard again. I would not get sunburned again, and I will take lots of care to not get sunburned again. To be clear. What if I told you that you are a lizard? Oh my god. You're telling me I was the lizard people all along? I'm the lizard people? Well, chat, you heard it here first. I'd rather stub my toes than get sunburned. Same! At least when you stub your toe, it gets better in like an hour. Sunburns, you have to sit there. It hurts to shower. It hurts to lay on. It hurts to move sometimes. It's the worst. I hate sunburns. I stubbed my toe this morning. I remember. It was messed up. I felt so bad. Your toenail looked so sad. I ate like 6 meals a day in the cruise. The dream. I've actually been like, I've been killing it with my diet lately. I've been feeling so good. I've been having cheat days when I need them. I've been really good on the days that, like, I've been good. I'm feeling like I'm in a really good spot right now. I'm actually chilling. My fitness is feeling good. I'm feeling more fit than ever. Or not than ever, but I'm feeling more fit than I have in a long time. My eating's been on point. It's good right now. It's not bad. It's not bad. Making progress. I've been working on my cardio like crazy. I think that's what it is. I think all the cardio work I've been doing is paying off because I feel like existing is a little bit easier. I like it. But I've been pounding legs like crazy because I want to be able to support my I want to be not a body weight god because I don't like body weight lifting, but I want to be one of those people who's like body weight is easy peasy. So I've been pounding leg days so that I can just move my weight as easily as I ever need to. I've been hitting pull-ups like crazy to improve those. I'm feeling good. Fitness has been good lately. I'm enjoying fitness, and I'm the most consistent I've been with fitness for the longest it's been in a few years at least. I was having a rough time mentally in there with all the injuries, but now that they're all kind of like mostly healed up and I'm really back into it, I'm back there. That passion for fitness is really coming back strong now that I'm able to move again. The injuries were rough, though. And transitioning back after the injuries was way harder than I expected. But the energy's coming back. I'm getting through my workouts real good. Just don't injure yourself, 5-head. I know! I know. I wish it was that easy. Sometimes it just happens. I don't even know what caused the last time. It just happened. If I could pinpoint a moment that the injury started, I would be like, okay, great, don't do that again. But there wasn't a moment. It was just like one day things were just bad and they never got better. Well, I mean, they did get better. It just took a long time. I feel this song. No, I don't want to work. I just want to stream all day long. But I have to do work. Stress? What about stress? Oh, you think that the injuries were just caused by wait. I didn't follow the train of thought. My brain is really small. Help. 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 Yes, maybe. Stress has been high the last few years. Stress has been excessively high. So maybe it's part of it. Who knows? I know stress physiologically isn't good for you. In terms of your body chemicals and all that. So, maybe. It's always possible. It's always possible. As much as I'm dreading it, and I'm dreading the part where I have to figure out what to do with my life after it, and how to make money and survive, especially immediately after graduating, I am excited to graduate so I don't have to think about school all the time anymore. It'll be different stresses, but I think I'm done with grad school. I am fed up with grad school. I do not want to be a grad student anymore. I give up. I'm quitting tomorrow. With less than a year left, I'm done. The end. I feel like I'm sitting in the sun in this video. It's so hot in here. It's really hot in this room. It's killing me. My throat is dying and I'm hot. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep this up for. Streaming is so much easier in the winter. That sounds so dumb, but it's absolutely true. Streaming is hard in the summer. Think if we switch to the Alps, we'd feel cooler? Maybe, but I like what we're looking at a lot. Streaming is hard in the summer. It's so hot. We don't have air conditioning. Meowcat, do you want the fan? I'll rotate the fan to you for a while. There we go. Now Meowcat gets the fan. Ugh, 1 sec. That was really weird. My nose, my ears, and my throat all like plugged up and seized at the same time. That was so uncomfy. Meowcat, can you rotate the fan to me? I don't know if she will. I think she's gonna sit in that fan for the rest of the night. It's getting hot in here, so hot. So take off all your clothes. You know, the way that I have my model right now, I really look like I'm not wearing anything. I really look like I'm just wearing a bow tie. I think I'm going to shuffle myself up slightly. About a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside. Blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause they ain't got nobody to listen to. Jeff, how do I stop chess.com from emailing my school account? Do they have a button at the bottom of their emails that says stop emailing me? You need to sing this for the next karaoke? I mean, sure. I don't know when the next karaoke is going to be, though. That was so, like, mentally, that was so hard. I am so afraid of public singing. It's gonna be hard to convince myself to do that again. I'm gonna have to make it like an event or something. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that again. Like, I'm proud of myself for doing it. I don't know when I'm going to have that kind of courage a second time. I did it? Nice. Was it easy? I didn't know you were a chess player. I can't chess. My brain's too small. I don't feel like putting in the time to learn all the, like, the chess moves and stuff. When you find out that, like, chess grandmasters just, like, have every single possible board and move memorized, it's like, man. I was in the chess club once. I couldn't chess club. I would get smacked around. I remember one time I beat Meowcat in chess. They had giant chess at the mall. I beat Meowcat. It was one of the proudest days of my life. I was good at my school, but bad at the big competition. Fair. Chess people are wild. When people are good at chess, they're like, their brain has transcended. I have no idea how to do an opening correctly. Did you cheat, Jeff? I didn't! I like to move up all the pawns until I can't possibly move them up anymore. That's my favorite. I don't know how to do openings either. I YOLO my way through chess, which is why I probably lose most of the time. But I haven't actually played chess in years. Years and years. Meowcat, teach me all the chess openings and teach me how to end the game early. Meowcat, help me! Meowcat, help us! I can teach you the 4-move checkmate. Oh my god. That's my kind of chess match. Over in 1 minute. You know, I'm glad that this song got sampled because I like that it's like, you know, it's hitting a new generation. But I do not like the new song as much as the old one. I'll listen to it because I like the melody so much. But whenever I hear the new version, I just want to hear the old version. I don't know how you guys feel about that song. Like, I think it's good enough. I will listen to it if it's on the radio. But I think it's being carried by the melody of this song a little bit. I don't like the new one. They remixed this? Yeah, they did a version recently. It was, who are the people that did it? It was... Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. I don't remember I don't remember who does it. It's some DJ featuring some lady. It's gonna be all Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo now. Who's Olivia Rodrigo? I don't know that name. I don't like that version, to be honest. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite. I think it's okay, though. But like I said, the melody of this song is so good that I think that it carries it a tiny bit. A little bit. It's only the biggest artist of the past 3 years, Olivia Rodrigo? Olivia Rodrigo. Who are you? What do you sing? I don't... Videos? I used to watch her on Disney when she was coworkers with Jake Paul. Wait, the Paul brothers were Disney? Driver's License. Good for You. Vampire. I don't know any of these songs. These are ringing no bells. Only one? I didn't know they were involved with Disney at all. What was he in? What show was he in? Jake Paul Disney. What show was Jake Paul in? Played Dirk Man. Bizardvark? What the heck is Bizardvark? Ew. And then Jake Paul got fired. He got fired for... Although Paul left Bizardvark and Disney Channel, his character Dirk still appeared in episodes of the show as the remaining episodes of Dirk were filmed. Dirk's final appearance... Why was he fired? Why was he fired? Olivia Rodrigo was also the Vanessa Hudgens equivalent on the High School Musical show. Oh, I know High School Musical. That's a word that I know. That's a movie that I know. Yeah, the announcement followed a news report about public complaints from his neighbors regarding the noise generated by Paul's pranks, parties, fire hazards, and the large crowds of Paul's fans congregating in their neighborhood. Well, there you go. But the show is different from the movie, Jeff. I didn't even know there was a show! I had no clue there was even a show! What's Vanessa Hudgens up to now? I remember her being in Neutrogena commercials. But the show was different. Wait, no, I already read that. The real question is, why would Jake Paul not be fired? I honestly never followed the Paul brothers all that much. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the one is wrestling now. And the other one is boxing. I think he tried to say he left because he wanted to do more adult roles. Oh. I don't like it when he's... I don't like that. I don't like that. Imagine giving up the big Disney dollars because you wanted to do adult roles. I don't know, man. Disney, please, I'm available. Disney, please, put me in your show. Disney, I'm begging you. This is my audition. Here, I will act like a buff man online. Hey, it's me, Jeff McBiceps. Look at my muscles, look at my biceps. And now this is going to be my impression of a cat. Meow. 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 And this is my impression of my wife. Stop that, Jeff. Bonk. I like cheese a whole lot. My phone number is 7. Disney, please call me. He left because he used to burn things in his backyard and make his neighborhood a living hell. Fair enough. Okay, it's going to beat you tonight. I know. She already throws stuff at me all stream long. She threw a whole bear at me once. Feels bad. Meowcat's favorite cheese is American. I don't think that's true. A whole bear like fur claws and all? Yeah! It happens like semi-frequently.
I love protein.
Mikoto, hello! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome! I am Jeff McBiceps, the swole VTuber, the fitness VTuber, here for all your fitness needs. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you up to? Are you a clip enjoyer, or are you a clip hater when it comes to shoutouts? Do you have a preference? And as always, if you want to go get a drink, if you're tired, you are absolutely, like, there's no obligation to stick around. I appreciate the raid a whole bunch. You take care of yourself. Toaster, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you mean down there? That was the bomb thingy. Just finished doing an art stream? Nice! Man, I wish I have very limited artistic skills. I could never pull off an art stream. Art streams are so nice to watch, though. They're so relaxing. I've tried. I have a disconnect between my brain and my fingies that I just can't seem to get past.
Just one that you just teleported back from.
Oh crap, let me pause.
I think we're gonna try doing the one that's located all the way into, well, the right or something. I don't know, but what I do know is that I need to fill up these holes. What?
You fill up those holes. It's all you. It's all on you. I remember that one Terraria stream I did that one time a really long time ago. That was wild. I forget how to play that game, and I've never opened it since. I have to actually take the time to, like, learn that game. The problem was, when I was in it, I had no idea what was happening. I was just kind of, like, handheld. I have to actually launch that game, and I have to, like, play it myself. I refunded Terraria because I got bored even with mods. I have to, one of these days I'll learn it. I'll learn it one of these days. Put it on my infinite to-do list as well. After, you know, editing all those VODs and watching all the things I want to watch and catching up on social media and... Oh, man, chat. City Skylines poop Kano soon? I don't know if City Skylines is ever going to make a return, if I'm completely honest. Maybe one day, but I don't know. I had no idea what I was doing the whole stream, and I haven't had the time to sit and learn how to play the game. I feel like that's the big thing, is a lot of games you have to actually know what you're doing, and I usually don't know what I'm doing. Jexo, hello, it's good to see you. Yeah, I mean, if the clip chooser just always knows which one to pick, doesn't it? You can download a city and then destroy it. See, that sounds like something I could actually do. That sounds like something I could pull off. But actually running a city from scratch? I mean, you saw how it went. Didn't everybody die? Just go learn how to make a poop Kano and make it a redeem for Toaster. I need to do it once and make it a video, man. It's honored to have my clip played here. Oh, absolutely. I appreciate the raid so much. It's literally the least I can do. Like, it's actually the least possible thing, I think, that I could do. You can make the sewage go into the drinking water. I mean, what? I mean, yeah, you could. I think I did that. I think I did that by accident. I don't know. I killed the whole town. It was bad. That was a disaster. That's one of those games that I have to learn what I'm doing. Same reason we never went back to Sims. I couldn't figure out that mod I needed to use, and then I just didn't have the time to go learn how to do it. One day, though, chat. One day. I want to return to Sims one day. I liked Sims streams. But it doesn't work. YOLO Swag Jeff not for mayor? No, I wouldn't be a good mayor. I'm more of like, put me in charge of, like, you know, not public relations. What's it called when you spend tax money on, like, improvements around the city? But Curse Booster was worth it? That's true. Curse Booster was worth it. Give me the money required to, like, public health. Yeah, put me in charge of public health. There we go. I don't think I'd be a good mayor. You can have the fan back now? No, it's okay. You stay cool. I had it for the first while. Now it's all you. I'll find a way to cool. I'll eat a freezy or something after the stream. I'll be okay. Honestly, I'm shocked that my voice is even held up. What is this place? It's actually beautiful. We are at the lost city of Petra. It's been crazy. I wish you could have seen the part we were at earlier. We were like in this valley. We're at 1 hour 33 minutes. Let me see if I can find it. Look at this part. Can we look up at that? Look at this thing! Carved into the side of this mountain! Oh, we're gonna look at the camel. But you know what? You can see what I want to talk about in the background. This has been one of the craziest, like, walking tours that we have done on stream. This one is nice. I put clear chambers in my front yard for people to watch my enslaved Sims die. Wow, that's messed up. I can never bring myself to murder them. I feel, even though they're not real people and they're fake and digital and little, like, you know, computer codes, I still feel bad murdering them. That's the place from Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade. I think someone else mentioned that earlier. I've never... Don't hate me, chat. I haven't watched the Indiana Jones movies. I haven't watched a lot of movies in general, which is, like, the big problem. But, like, in general... 133 was where we were. We were around here somewhere. I watched a couple when I was young, but they were definitely VHS, so it's been a while. Yeah, you can do you can do marriage fraud, meet a wealthy family, kill the entire family except one person, the marriage... I want to specify that Toaster is talking about The Sims and not real life right now. Yeah, I haven't... You have to watch them, Jeff? I know. Like, in the future, these are all the things I would love to watch party in the Discord, right? Like, all these things I'm behind on. Star Wars, friggin' Avengers, Indiana Jones, especially all the classics that I'm behind on. Those feel like perfect watch party material because everyone else has seen them except for me. But, like, one day I'll watch them. One day. Jeff, you can't sit through a movie on a good day. I know, it's a problem. It's a problem! I have a very short attention span. I'll find the sites and stream them for you, the dream. Then you can get the viruses instead of me. I need to, like, have, like, a game going while we watch the movie, but then I'll probably miss important details. The MCU has, like, 22 good movies and only 22 you should watch. I mean, 22 is a lot of movies. How many are there total? I saw a commercial yesterday for a movie. It was, what was it? The Blue Beetle, I think? The movie looked awful. It looked like a, you have 3 services. Oh my god. That's a lot. Actually, I have a story about this too. But, it looked like Iron Man, but young with a suit that spoke in, like, a high-pitched voice. The CGI just looked really bad. It looked like low-budget Iron Man by DC. That's the point? Okay, I apologize. Like, some of the trailer looked funny when, like, the guy's grandma picked up a Gatling gun. Ow. Like, that made me laugh. When he was sitting at the dinner table with his family, that part made me laugh. But, like, the commercial just... how dare... I'm sorry! It just didn't look like it was gonna be good to me. The actor is awesome. He's in Cobra Kai. I'm sorry. It didn't... I struck a nerve that I wasn't expecting to strike. I didn't think people were gonna be passionate about this. I'm sorry. I really hope the movie doesn't blow. Blue Beetle's one of my favorite DC superheroes. I haven't read a lot of comics. Like, the concept seemed, you know, fun. The CGI just looked bad. The CGI looked really bad. It kept cutting to, like, his face in the suit, and it just looked like Iron Man. And I was like, I'm worried this is gonna... Sorry, I'm calm. No, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're allowed to get mad at me. Like, if the comics were good and people like this character, I will sit here and root for it. I don't know anything about it. I only saw the commercial. But I will admit, I laughed out loud when the guy's grandma picked up a Gatling gun. That was a good little clip from the commercial. I have to manually search for it. I got it on Twitch. I think I was watching Twitch. Or maybe it was in between a wrestling thing. I don't remember. I'll buy you 2 tickets to see it because I will see it for sure. It was wrestling? It was wrestling. You don't want to spend... movies are so expensive, man. Movies are so expensive. Going to the movie theater is so expensive. And they're starting to charge for seats. And you can't trust them. You can't trust them to do that in the food. I've got to go for dinner. It was nice seeing you live again. Thank you so much. I appreciate the raid. You have a wonderful day. I want to see Barbie. I also kind of want to see Barbie. I'm not going to lie. These are all movies I'm gonna watch online though. I like streaming because then I can buy my own snacks and sit in my house where it's comfy. I know the theater experience and all that, but theaters are just too damn pricey, man. I'm not watching Haunted Mansion. Why not? I'd maybe watch it. It's Disney, so it can't be that bad, right? It's something I was gonna say about movies and I forgot what it was. Oh no, streaming services. I'm so mad, chat. I googled. Okay, I saw a commercial. All right. I saw a commercial for Fiona and Cake, the animated series. My mind was blown because I had no idea that they were getting their own TV show, and I was super excited because I liked what I saw of Adventure Time. One time I was traveling with a friend and he had the DVD, and that's most of what I've watched. But I really liked Adventure Time when I was watching it. And it made me want to rewatch Adventure Time, so I looked up online where to stream Adventure Time. And I didn't open any websites, but like, you know, you look at the things that Google highlights. And one of them said, what was it? Apple TV? iTV? What's it called? Meowcat, help me. Apple TV. It said Apple TV. HBO Max? I don't think we can get that in Canada. Because it didn't come up as an option when I typed in Canada. I know a lot of my cosplay friends all wore pink formal wear to the Barbie movie, and that made me sad. I wanted in on the action. That must have been fun. I've seen a lot of people going hard for Barbie. But we used our free trial of Apple TV. We set it all up. You have to buy every individual episode on Apple TV. And this makes me so mad. I don't think a streaming service should be allowed to put something you have to pay for in their catalog. I am not paying $2 for every episode of Adventure Time. So if I want to watch it, I'm just out of luck. There's nowhere that does it for free. I think it's because Apple TV isn't just a streaming service. I guess not, but like, man, I was so disappointed. I thought I was finally going to get to watch it again. But I didn't. The end. The end. I was sad. The end. I'll find somewhere to watch it one day. I have to move to the States. You guys get all the good stuff in the States. We get like the budget versions in Canada. I'm moving to the USA. I'm moving to Oregon. I'm moving to Oregon. VPN will be cheaper than moving. No, we're moving to Oregon. It's too late. No VPNs. Just moving to Oregon. No, thank you. It's too late. I've already decided. That is a very sad story, not being able to watch Adventure Time. Yeah, it feels bad. There's so many things. I wanted to watch... I forget what it was. I struggle to find things on streaming services. There's so many things that just aren't available in Canada. No one lives there? There's only one city in Oregon? Even better! I'll move to the outskirts of that city. I'll live in a shack. Is Bigfoot from Oregon? Is that where that's from? Portland? Even better. I'll move to Portland. Sounds fun. Sounds like they got boats and stuff. I don't know, man. I've never been further west than like Lake Erie. I don't know what happens over there. One day I'll go see California. I'll go to California, go and live my life. Sipping on tequila night after night. Dreaming of the moment when everything looks right. A little bit of love goes a long way here tonight. The dream. Hey, look at that garbage can. It blends right in. I freaking love this song. Nothing happens in Oregon outside of Portland. Even better. Wow, did you come up with that yourself? I know, I'm a lyrical genius, right? I'm kidding. Musical beings out there from high above, please don't sue me. All my hand skin is peeling off. I have to deadlift tomorrow. I'm gonna die in this heat deadlifting. California is like $2 million for a 5-room house. Alright, time to make millions of dollars. Bro, they have Sasquatch safety there? What does that even mean? California's been losing population? Good, I'll move into one of the houses when it's empty. I'll enjoy heat all year round. They protect Sasquatch? That's great. So you'll be a squatter? Yeah. Squatters' rights. Maybe if I just, like, don't shave for a while, I can walk around in the woods naked and I can just live in Oregon and people will protect me. And it'll be $2 million? I mean, I'm only, like, $2 million away from having that much. That's only 2. That's just 2. 2 is a small number. I think you'd be considered weird. No, I'd be considered Sasquatch. I'll make loud grunting sounds, walk around the woods naked, and I'll never shave again, and I'll become a local legend. They'll leave out sacrifices for me of raw fish. You can live like Virginia or North Carolina. I've been to those places, but never like stopped in them. Unless it's a rest stop. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to redeem myself a stretch. I'm redeeming my own stretch. Look at this, chat. You can't stop me. Oh, that's hydrate. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button! Where's my stretch redeem? How much does it cost to stretch me? $250? Alright, I'm going to stretch now. Ugh! I'm so damn sore and I have another workout tomorrow. Don't clip that! That's gonna be the clip that pops up! Someone's gonna pull up a clip and that's gonna be the one right there. How much does it cost to stretch me? Sounds so bad. Oh no. Bad things have been said. But it's okay. You guys would never clip me out of context. Meow cat in the chat right now! I didn't clip that one. Someone else did? No, it says clip by Meowcat. Right there. Clipped by Meowcat McBiceps. Oh, you mean the second thing. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Tired, chat. I'm tired. I would never clip you out of context. Yeah, you of all people. You have some terrible stuff. Some of the clips that you still post are like, oh my god, I can't believe these are words that have exited my mouth. It feels so bad. Feels bad. It's fine. You know what they say, chat. YOLO. And on that note, my throat is getting even worse, so I'm gonna wrap up. The fact that my throat held out 2 hours of just chatting is a miracle. A miracle has occurred today, chat. A miracle has occurred, and it is time for us to find somebody to raid. And the answer is small. We are going to raid small, and I'm going to go ahead so I don't miss the raid like I sometimes do. I'm going to go get some water. I need some water, and I need it bad. One sec, I'm in a ketchup ad. I need to wait 30 seconds, because if I do the raid, I'm going to have to come back and finish the ad, and it always breaks my raid. I need to let this 30-second long ketchup ad finish. Oh, now it's something else. Now it's Tell Us? Now it's Tell Us. Tell Us has home security now. That's wild. Alright, let me start up this raid. Raid channel. Small and strong TV. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Alright, chat! Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back Thursday? Probably Thursday. Yeah, I'll let you know. LCS playoffs are on Thursday, so I don't know what we're going to do. If we're going to stream early or if I'm just going to stream over them. I have no idea what we're doing yet. I will let you guys know in the Discord, the ! Discord, once I know. Don't forget to follow me here on Twitch if you have not. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you're not. We are at... Oh, we went down one follower this stream. Well, that's... I shouldn't have looked over there. Alright, chat! Hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you again in a couple days. Be sure to get enough protein. Be sure to get your lifts in. Go for a walk if you must. Enjoy the hot weather while we have it. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere, then enjoy the cold weather while you have it. And be kind of small. Really swole Jeff Raid. Heart bicep emoji. If you're not a sub, then heart emoji, bicep emoji.